Welcome to the special holiday edition of the Jeff and the Bonch show.
It's my job to say the Bonch, Jeff. But it's still my thunder.
The Jeff and
the Bonch
show.
Yeah. Woo!
Happy Hanukkah, Merry
Kwanzaa.
Christmas, and Kwanzaa too.
Happy Festivus to all these Seinfeld fans.
It's time for a segment we like to call...
I don't know. What is it called?
Let's talk about last week.
Oh. ...
You
You should probably give me a cue next time as to what the name is.
I wanted you to name it.
Oh.
You didn't want to.
Okay, take two.
It's time for a segment we like to call...
Last week's review. I would like to go to Lions Raiders.
Let's go there.
Very interesting game because it had ramifications in both playoff races.
Huge ramifications.
Yes, not just for the AFC West, which the Raiders had a chance to tie for first place.
The AFC East.
But the AFC East.
North.
Yup.
And the AFC South.
Because the Raiders, with a win, had themselves right in the thick of the wild card race.
Not anymore.
Calvin Johnson. Talk about a dominating wide receiver. Basically puts the team on his back.
Well, what pretty much happened with him this year is early in the season he was ridiculous. These crazy numbers. And then teams decided, let's just put all our defensive backs on Calvin Johnson and forget everybody else.
Yep.
Throw to Brandon Pettigrew, and it's pretty much what they did. But this game, Calvin Johnson just decided, I don't care.
I have a bone to pick with Hugh Jackson.
Why is that?
Because the score was 20-14. They scored a touchdown with about 7 minutes left. It's 26-14. I don't care what chart you have or don't have that the NFL coaches have. Is logic not to go for two to give yourself a 2-touchdown lead? Up 26-14 with 7 minutes to go? My opinion is a no-brainer. That's why I lost the game.
You're going for two.
You go for two, give yourself a 2-touchdown lead. Which means, even with the Lions' comeback of that Drake Calvin Johnson performance, the game would have been tied. Goes to overtime. Who knows what happens?
It's everyone's favorite time. Pick time.
Oh yeah.
How'd you do last week, Bonch?
I went 9-7 last week.
I went 10-6, so at least I was better than him. All it's going to take is an 8-8 tie, and everybody... Oh, that's not going to happen.
Guess what, folks?
It's going to happen. Watch. I bet the Eagles make the playoffs.
If the Jets beat the Giants...
Definitely could happen.
The Eagles beat the Cowboys this week.
Definitely could happen.
Eagles beat the Redskins next week.
The Giants beat the Cowboys.
And Giants beat the Cowboys. It's pretty
Eagles
simple.
make the
It's
playoffs.
not even far-fetched.
Not at all.
Upset special!
Oh, really? You're taking Seattle?
I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks at home. The Niners only have 4 days rest being on a Monday night. This game's on a Saturday. As we know that Seattle is tough at home. And lock it. This is the first time you're ever hearing this anywhere. The Seattle Seahawks are going to be your 6th seed in the NFC. Write it down, lock it up, put it away, whatever cliche you want to use. Phillip Rivers has just been on fire after struggling for most of the season. The Chargers know they're in that AFC West.
Phillip Interception Rivers?
Yeah.
You know who I'd rather have? Matthew Cool Stafford. But not even because of him, because of Megatron. That's who I'd rather have.
I understand that.
Because, wait, Phillip Rivers, how did you do this weekend? Just okay. How did you do, Calvin Johnson? You know what that was? That was silence because he's insulted that I even asked the question. Sunday Night Football.
On Christmas night. The only Sunday game this week. A little weird, but...
I just realized that these games were all on Saturday.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Good job.
Because they were all like that, grouped together.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's extra fun. That
Yeah.
means I don't have that much longer to wait. I wrote down upset special,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's that big.
It really
an upset
isn't. It's a
special.
really good game.
I think
And
it's more of a
technically
good
the
game.
Falcons could still win the division.
That's not going to happen.
It's
but
not going to happen, but it's
the
possible.
Falcons are good, I think.
I like the Falcons. They've been inconsistent. I think they're not as good as their talent.
I think they're the 7th best team in football.
Really?
I just picked that number up, but they're
Okay.
around there. It's the most exciting thing to happen to New York since Godzilla climbed on the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Was that Godzilla?
That was
No,
King
it
Kong. Good job.
Since King Kong did that. My bad.
Anyway, we have the Jets and the Giants.
The Jets, what's their situation?
Well,
6th seed as
they're
of right now.
8-6.
Need the win.
It's very fascinating, this game, for a few reasons.
Fascinating. Good word choice.
Yes. One, both teams coming off a terrible loss. Just god awful for many reasons. Neither
Yes.
really showed up for their game. Number two teams that, despite that, still control their own destiny for the most part.
For the most part, totally.
Yeah, if they win their last 2 games, they're going to be in the playoffs. The Giants will win the division. Number three, 2 teams that are as Jekyll and Hyde as you can get.
Yep.
You never know which Jets team and which Giants team is going to show up. To predict this game is so difficult because you really don't know.
I was looking for a coin.
What's going to happen.
Do you know what time it is, Bonch?
What time would that be?
It's a time for a special segment of our show we like to call A Look to the Future.
Oh my God, we're going to DeLorean?
No, I actually just realized something. We're always looking to the future.
Yeah.
Because we're always making picks about the following week.
That's true.
But this segment, we go to the further future.
Yeah, not back to the
2012. To 2012, late in 2012.
Yeah. We're not talking about
it's
the
late,
world ending either.
It's late in 2012, and it's time for the fantasy football draft. And we're going to talk about who we would draft now.
Yes.
For that draft.
My number 1, you see the jersey right here. I'm repping it for a reason. Arian Foster, the Houston Texans.
Okay.
Number 2, I will go with LaShawn McCoy, Eagles running back, having an unbelievable year this year. Number 3, the old standby, Adrian Peterson. Number 4, Baltimore Ravens running back Ray Rice. And number 5, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The only good player they have, Maurice Jones-Drew.
My 5 are LaShawn McCoy.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going Ray Rice.
All right.
Number 3, I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
I knew you would.
You knew I would. Number 4, I'm going Arian Foster.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, I'm going Calvin Johnson.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thinking is always, how much better is that player at the other players at that position? What's the difference in the quality of the players?
This is true.
I think Maurice Jones-Drew will get more points than Calvin Johnson will next year. But I think Calvin Johnson is much better than the second best wide receiver, who's probably like Wes Welker.
This season he is, absolutely. You cannot win a league without elite running backs.
And
it's a debate that's been going on for a few years now.
From my experience, I disagree completely. I won the league last year with Michael Vick, and I had no one else on my team.
Michael Vick is a running back.
No, he's a quarterback.
He had about 8 rushing touchdowns. He gave you number 2 running back numbers at the quarterback position.
If you have Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees, you know you're getting a guy, a QB who's going to get you a ton of fantasy points. They could win you the week.
Yes.
And I feel like the potential for Aaron Rodgers to win you a fantasy football week is greater than the potential for Maurice Jones-Drew and Adrian Peterson. Thank you for watching the Jeff
and the Bonch
Show. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, more importantly.
Get out your tree, put some ornaments on it.
Yep.
Or football helmet. Light your menorah.
If you're in the fantasy finals, best of luck. I know not all of us are, but some of us are.
Some of us who do more than one league, in leagues that don't matter, are.
My league matters just as much as yours.
It's not true.
Absolutely is.
And have a happy holiday.
Get T-ball off my menorah.
I didn't do it on purpose either.
I don't want T-ball on my menorah.
Bye.
Shalom. Percentage chance that you, the viewer, thinks this is a good show. I'm gonna go with 200%.
Really?
Yeah. How could you not like this combination right here?
I was gonna go 55.
Way to have some self-confidence, buddy.
Because probably about half the people know us.
It's true.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma.